The death toll following clashes in Apaa on Thursday last week stands at 8, according to leaders from the area. Tensions remain on both sides, with many people uncertain about the future. Now the Paramount chief of Acholi, Rwot David Acana, whom political leaders say should be part of the efforts to resolve the conflict, has spoken out. He says the government should apprehend the people inflaming the conflict.
I think the government should use should use the law to get these people, pinned down. And what still, if these are people who are public leaders, then I think what they should do is they should help themselves by resigning from public offices.
Rwot Acana also suspects that the people who carried out the attacks were not from Adjumani district.
We first need to identify who is behind, the mobilization of people to come and attack.
Acana's comments come a day after Kilak South MP Gilbert Olanya alleged before the Prime Minister Dr. Hakana Rugunda that the first Deputy Prime Minister was suspected to have a hand in the conflict.
The person I'm referring to is Rwot Ali. He was there in that place 2 weeks ago.
And it's not a first.
He traveled with some team, they were taking pictures, and immediately he left that place. 3 days after, people started killing the community of Acholi.
The Paramount chief has also asked the government to organize a mediation meeting that brings together representatives from the Madi and Acholi communities, National Forestry Authority, and the South African investor said to have bought the land from government to start a sport hunting business. Part of the ongoing dispute over Apaa land is not only about whether it is a game reserve or not, but also whether it is part of Amuru district or neighboring Adjumani.
The other thing that we can go for is a referendum. Let these people decide where they want to be. Do they want to be in Adjumani or do they want to be in Amuru?
This Tuesday, the Minister for Primary Health Care, Dr. Joyce Kaduchu, a Madi but married to an Acholi, met the Paramount chief to urge him to persuade those carrying out attacks against travelers along the road that connects Atiak to Adjumani district to stop.
Let people not cause problems, especially along the road between Adjumani and Gulu. Let the travelers travel safely.
They should allow people movements in either direction, and from Acholi to Madi, from Madi to Acholi, because it's not only these two indigenous tribes, people that move in this region.
For other solution to the Apaa land crisis that flared up after several years in 2010 lies in talking to the affected communities.
We need to go down to the grassroots. It might be somebody somewhere elsewhere is trying to bring these two tribes together and knock their heads. Yes. We should not take it for granted that, yes, it is all about boundary. It may be beyond issues of boundary.
Solving this conflict, would you forgive the people who committed these crimes against, the community that pays allegiance to you?
You behave in such a way that shows that you are moving towards reconciliation. You want to reconcile with these people. Then, yes, it can be difficult to forgive, but people can move on.
The Madi leadership, political leadership, claims that whenever they call for meetings, especially for the cultural leaders from Acholi and Adjumani or the Madi side to meet, the Acholi side always doesn't turn up. Is it true?
I don't understand, because I've never got any invitation as such. I'm ready to travel to Adjumani to go and meet him over there. If he so wishes, if the meeting is here in Gulu or in Amuru, I hope he will also come.
The Acholi Paramount chief also told NTV that he's organizing a meeting with all cultural leaders and religious leaders, but both sides lack resources. Sudhir Biarhanga, NTV, Gulu.